Namaste JVN, I am Dr. Suman Devi from JVWU Women University from the Faculty of Education and Methodology, and today's topic is stative verbs, and the class is, course name is BSc ZBC first sem and BA B.Ed first sem. So today we are going to discuss about stative verbs, possession verbs and feelings verbs and thinking verbs. So let's start with the stative verbs. So when we talk about stative verbs, these are also called emotive verbs. So we are going to start with the emotive verbs. So in emotive verbs, as the verb tells here, so in emotive verbs you are having all the five senses. All the five senses you are going to discuss about. Five senses you are going to discuss in stative verbs. What are these five senses? One is hear, feel, touch, taste and so see. These are the five senses which we what I mean to say when we are talking about stative verbs. In stative verbs we are having five senses. So in five senses there is hear, there is see, that is taste and touch and feel, right? So these are the five senses. With these we are always supposed to use present indefinite tense. You are not supposed to say I am seeing a girl, this is right, this is wrong. You can say I am seeing a girl, I am seeing a snake, this is wrong statement. Rather you can say I see a snake. So what I mean to say, when we are talking about stative verbs always goes in present indefinite tense. It is always in present indefinite tense. We are not supposed to use continuous form or any other form. These verbs are always in present indefinite tense. Now let's make the sentences of this. So I feel the pain. Then I touch the moon. Yeah, I touch the table. Taste the cake. The cake tastes yummy. So the cake tastes yummy. So taste, present indefinite tense. I see a snake, present indefinite tense. I touch the sky, present indefinite tense. So these are the stative verbs where we use present indefinite tense, right? Same is the case when we talk about thinking verbs. So when you talk about thinking verbs, so let's start with thinking verbs. Thinking verbs, or you can also say imaginative verbs. So in thinking verbs, what you will be having, obviously think, then understand, mean, know, remember, suppose. So these are thinking verbs, right? So when we are talking about thinking, so you can also use suppose, you can also use understand, you can use mean, know, remember, understanding her. So this is also a wrong statement, right? Rather you should use I understand her. I'm thinking is a action verb. I'm thinking about you is a action verb. Otherwise, I think about you. I think about you, right? I mean to say, I am meaning to say. So here it will be wrong sentence. I'm meaning to say it's nothing, right? So you are not supposed to use continuous tense. I say. So that is the right sense. So example, I'm remembering her. It is a wrong statement. We are never supposed to use I'm remembering her. This is present continuous tense, but there is no sense out of that. Rather, what you can say, I remember her. So I remember her. I'm knowing her, wrong statement. Rather, you are going to say, I know her. I understanding her. Again, it's a wrong sentence. Rather, you can say, I understand her. I'm meaning to say it's something different, but you should say, I mean to say. Clear? So these are the thinking. I supposing, you must have not heard such kind of words. I'm supposing she is a girl. No, it's wrong. I suppose today is holiday. I'm supposing today is holiday is wrong, right? So if you are using your sentence, I am supposing. Supposing, so it is wrong. Rather, you should say, I suppose. So when we talk about thinking verbs also carries present indefinite tense. Stative verbs also carries present indefinite tense. In stative verbs, we have used about the all 5 senses, right? In thinking verb, you are thinking something, the process of thinking. So in that case, you can use such kind of verbs. Now next one is, you are going to use possession verbs. So here you are going to use possessive verbs. So in possessive verbs, you can use belong, has or have, on, way, contains or have, contains, right? So here belong, owns, way, contains, has, have. So these are possessive verbs, right? So I belong, she belongs to me.